Hello and welcome to episode number 11 of WrestleVision Universe Mode. This is the go-home show for Extreme Rules, and we still have a championship match to decide. I'm Cole Bebe, of course, who you see right now, and this is a Fatal 4-Way.
From Panama City, Florida, weighing in at 205 pounds, Adam Cole.
So yeah, this is the one championship we haven't really heard anything about after Gargano retained against Pete Dunne in episode 5. It's going to be a Fatal 4-Way match. 4 people who we haven't seen in action here on Monday Night Raw. One of them is going to win and advance straight to Extreme Rules to face Johnny Gargano. Face Johnny Gargano for the United States Championship. This man, Adam Cole, looking to follow in the footsteps of his tag team friends, Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, and bring gold home to the Undisputed Era. But he's got 3 other people looking to make their first mark here in this match. So again, as is becoming tradition here on Raw, nothing will be easy.
And his opponents, first, from Montreal,
Sami Zayn,
weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami.
new lease on life, new attitude, looking to become the United States Champion. He has to win here tonight, then defeat Johnny Gargano. Will it be this man who goes to Extreme Rules? And his model in the game is one of the weaker ones, I'll say. Or will it be this man? Elaborate, as always, is Bobby / Robert Roode.
And from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, Bobby Roode.
That's the problem with all these name changes, is I've got so many people on my roster I don't know what to call. Andrade, I'll be calling Andrade. I've been slipping in Almas a couple of times, he's still CN Almas in the game. I was all over the shop calling the Viking Experience Viking Raiders match last week. I did think I settled on Hanson and Rowe, but I was calling the team the Viking Raiders. And now I've got this gentleman, who, Mr. Roode here, who I would probably end up calling both Bobby and Robert at different points. But he's here. He's looking to become the United States Champion. There's one more man who needs no introduction. And that is this man.
And from Capitol Hill, Washington, D.C., weighing in at 227 pounds, Velveteen Dream.
Velveteen Dream, the youngest member of the Raw roster, but definitely far from the least talented. He's been impressing all along the world in NXT, like many people thought he wouldn't, and the Dream looking to make his dream come true as he becomes the United States Champion. But which of these 4 men will it be? Now, we'll find out. And Dream and Sami Zayn start off, and Bobby Roode and Adam Cole Bebe start off. Fatal 4-Ways are just all over the place. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep an eye on what Cole and Roode are doing, because I am playing as Sami. And Dream and his beautiful hairstyle not messed up at all with Sami Zayn. planting his face into the canvas with a DDT. And big Michinoku driver turned into power slam by... Is he still the underdog from the underground if he's a heel, or is he just the ginger prick, Sami Zayn? Well, he's that regardless. And the Velveteen Dream with a lovely spine buster into the cover. Sami Zayn getting kicked in the gut. And Sami looking to fight back against Dream. God knows what Rude and Cole are doing. I can see roughly out the corner of my eye, but this is essentially, you can't, because it's not a force count anywhere, you can't win out there. It's essentially right now a one-on-one match between Sami Zayn and Velveteen Dream, which Sami Zayn has the upper hand in. From all I've seen, it's just been Rude dominating Cole on the outside. Why does this always happen in Fatal 4-Ways? Because one of the best additions was that you could roll out the ring in the 4-way, and like in real life there's always people outside taking a rest. But that doesn't happen in this match because there's already 2 people on the outside, because you've got 2 people in the ring and all of a sudden they just decide, okay, and then I'm going to go wrestle on the outside. Well, it's going to be their loss, because this is going to be the shortest Fatal 4-Way of all time, because Sami Zayn is absolutely decimating the young Velveteen Dream in the ring here, and doesn't appear Cole or Rude have any intention of getting in the ring to stop. Oh! Leg drop by the Dream, and finally we're joined by our other 2 gentlemen. Well, just Adam Cole for now. And there's Rude. See, and now Sami rolls out of the ring. And now I can inspect what on earth these 3 idiots are doing. That's a glorious DDT. And that's Bobby Roode going to Extreme Rules.
Here is your winner,
I
Bobby
guess he
Roode.
wasn't an idiot after all, and he had a game plan, and Bobby Roode slides in through the back door and in very quick time is going to Extreme Rules. I was expecting to be here for ages, but I guess not. So we now have our 4 confirmed matches for Extreme Rules on the Raw side. Or do we? Because there could indeed be a late twist. Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins is not that twist. The 2 losers in the first round matches in the World Title Tournament, looking to get the momentum back on track. Seth Rollins is the man who does so. Hanson, one-on-one with the Undisputed Era's Bobby Fish. Bobby Fish and the Undisputed Era, the numbers game, catches up to Hanson and Rowe. Ruby Riott looking to snap her losing streak against Alexa Bliss, and she does so. And in the main event, the boss is back. Sasha Banks, who's discontent with being left out of the Battle Royal 2 weeks ago for a number 1 contender shot, has demanded that she gets another chance to be in the match, and Becky Lynch, being the fighting champion she is, says, okay Sasha, beat me in the main event tonight. My match with Sonya Deville becomes a triple threat. So we could be seeing on the Go Home show a last minute twist to the Women's Championship story. But as it stands, current card sees Daniel Bryan defending the World Heavyweight Championship against Randy Orton, Johnny Gargano defending the United States Championship against Robert Roode, and the Raw Tag Team Champions, the Undisputed Era, defending their Tag Team Championships against the Viking Raiders, Henson and Rowe, and Becky Lynch, we know, will be defending her Raw Women's Championship at the pay-per-view against Sonya Deville. But this woman is looking to throw a late twist into everything.
Making her way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks, not a part of that 8-woman Battle Royal, now given the opportunity that she feels she deserves. So if she can defeat Becky Lynch here tonight, she's in the match and it's a triple threat. However, the more incentive for Becky, if she's to score the victory here tonight, she can decide on the stipulation of her match with Sonya Deville at Extreme Rules. And of course, because it is Extreme Rules, Bryan and Randy Orton, their match, will be contested under Extreme Rules. As now the man comes home and she brings with her Raw Women's Championship gold.
And her opponent, from Dublin, Ireland, the Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch.
Becky knocking off Kairi Sane at Backlash to win that title. Said she'll be a fighting champion, she'll take on any challenges. And that includes Sasha, who tonight looks to gain her entry into Extreme Rules by knocking off the man from her throne. And Sasha wasting little time to get straight into action as she goes to work with them running Meteora with an elbow to the head of the Raw Women's Champion. With an exchanging blows, Becky takes Sasha against the ropes and tries to send her packing to the outside, but Sasha ducks and Becky instead is the one sent to the outside. But Becky says, nah, we're not doing this out here. We're wrestlers, we settle things in the ring. And again, we're going to blow through all our reversals in the first 2 minutes. Springboard, I guess, back suplex, back breaker, whatever that is called. I'm not going to try and embarrass myself, so I'll just leave it at... Oh my god, what a move. What a maneuver. Another head scissors elbow by Sasha to the Raw Women's Champion. And Sasha looking to work over the arms of the man. She's going to go for an early cover. I don't know what else she expected there, honestly. Knee to the back. Becky's been isolated by the boss, as these two former horsewomen of NXT do battle. It was a match with Sasha Banks in NXT which brought the best out of Becky, really put her on the map and transformed her from an NXT rookie dancing Irish jig to the man we know and love today. And a big uppercut to the chin of Sasha Banks. There's Becky, a submission hold, looking to wear the boss down. Sasha fails to capitalize as Becky takes her to the floor yet again. And going up high, thinking about a big leg drop or elbow, but nobody home. Becky taking Sasha to the ground, and there's a single leg crab. Very submission-based offense by Becky here tonight. Of course, she did win the championship at Backlash through unconventional submission means. She didn't use the disarm her, or she did twice, but Kyrie did not submit either time, instead opting for a submission hold, a brand new submission hold to put Kyrie, the Pirate Princess, down and secure Becky the Raw Women's title. But Sasha, there's that bankrupt neck breaker. And she now armed with a finisher that she could use. And because I forgot to change the submission minigames, this whole batch of Raws, Sasha could very easily submit the Raw Women's Champion if he locks it in. She doesn't. Instead, Becky grounds Sasha, and there's the disarmer. And Sasha, struggling for her life, and gets out and does that terrible reversal. Becky catching Sasha off guard. Do a roll up. Could this be enough? We did see, of course, Pete Dunne pinned off a submission move at Backlash. Becky says no. Both women, of course, submission experts with the disarmer and the bank statement, respectively. So submission holds galore isn't too out of the norm for either woman. Becky drags Sasha back into the center of the ring, and there's a big leg drop, and there's a second. Oh, she's got me, and there is the bank statement locked in, but Becky gets her foot straight on the ropes. But if there's one thing more deadly than the submission hold itself, it's the pinfall that follows. No Pete Dunne, she's not going to fall for that one. As Sasha has a comeback now, he's going to... Oh, Becky ducks. But this time she's clobbered. And Sasha banks on a full head of steam against the Raw Women's Champion. Another big neck breaker. Becky reverses straight away. Sasha's caught off guard. There's the Beck exploder. And Becky calling her potential challenger to her feet and locking her once again in that disarmer, but Sasha must have had resilience. Oh yeah, she did. I was going to say. That hold is really not finding the best of use so far on Raw. Both locked in twice on Kyrie and twice on Sasha, and none of those four resulted in a submission. So Becky gonna go back to this well. She's gonna lock in that same hold that she used, that reverse figure four that she used to defeat Kyrie at Backlash. But Sasha fights out of this one too. A vicious punch to the face of Becky Lynch. And what's Sasha thinking here? Slap to the face. Pinning the Raw Women's Champion up. Gonna be thinking those double knees. And that could be enough to put the champ down. Still no. And this has turned into one hell of a contest. Becky misses the comeback, gets it this time. I've got to focus on the buttons so I can't commentate. And she gets all of that, and Sasha straight to the outside. But the man... Oh, nobody home. That's why they call it high risk. Becky crashes and burns to the floor, and Sasha ramming the champion's head against the steel steps. Ow. Becky again saying, no, that's not how we do this. We're wrestlers. We wrestle. We don't fight on the outside. Becky for the drop kick. Sasha grabs the foot and oh, stump puller. And now Becky's the one who rolls to the outside. Now Sasha throwing Becky in the ring, as Becky has been doing to Sasha this whole match. Sasha not groggy by that jumping kick. What is going through the mind of the man right now? She's thinking superplex. There it is. Both women down. Becky the first back up. Sasha groggy. There's the disarmer, number 3. And Sasha this time does submit. As Becky fights off one hell of a challenge and rides the wave of momentum. And she gets to pick the stipulation of her match with Sonya Deville at Extreme Rules.
Here is your winner.
And I can't say for sure, but based on that performance and Backlash, we can only assume it may be a submission match. And that is it for Raw. That is it for the build to Extreme Rules. Next time you'll hear my voice will be on the show itself, as there's still one more SmackDown left to go. But thank you for tuning into this episode. If you liked it, leave a like, and we'll see you next time.